Well, hello everybody, it's Bella here from RachandBellaCrafts, and I'm doing something different today. I'm making an art journal. But before that, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's commented on my last video whilst I was making these lovely baskets. And I did enjoy those. I finished this one today, and the other one is over there, but never mind, we won't get into that now. But I finished those, so I'm moving on now to making my Rachel's new kit, an art journal, and these are her lovely papers. So she's doing a flip through of her all her papers today, so you'll see everything over on RachandBellaCrafts with Rachel. And these are the ones I've printed off so far, because you know me, I always like to make my cover first of all. But here's a couple of the pages that I've printed off. All right, I'll just show you 6 of them, and they're quite exciting. All doodled on, ready for you. For those of you, or those of us that don't doodle, I do sometimes, but it is nice to have beautiful papers like this if you aren't able to doodle, and it's all done ready for you. So, you know, there's even stitching on there. Look, it's absolutely amazing what she's done. I don't know how she does it with a computer, I really don't. But fabulous, absolutely fabulous. On that one, and she's got your numbers on ready and everything, and there's backgrounds, absolutely wonderful. And even some smudged ink is fabulous. And you can still go on top of these and do your own thing on top. So it doesn't stop you doodling. It doesn't stop you drawing on them. It's just, you know, somewhere to start. If you've never made an art journal and you want to have a go, these are ideal. Okay, so that's the papers I'm going to be using. And there are loads. So this is just a few that I printed off. And they look like this when they come off. So that was one of them. And you can do it that way if you wanted to, and join the papers together, have a nice big art journal. It's entirely up to you. I've gone with, because I wanted to sew on mine as well. You know what I'm like. I got a fiddle. So I'm putting those over there a second. This is what I'm going to use for because it's nice and crunchy, okay, and that's going to go on there. And this is the material I've chosen out of that material I showed you the other day. So that's what's going on there. Now I'm using up my scraps of batting, okay, so I know it looks funny, but I have joined it together and I have stitched it down so it doesn't move around, and I have attached it, just great big tacking stitches all over the place. And I tell you, when I turn it over, I'm not taking those stitches out. I'm going to leave them in because I think they look really fun. And I'm so glad I did big stitches, because it is a great start, isn't it? So this is meant to be an art journal, and you can do whatever you like, and you can doodle with your needle as well. That sounds good, doesn't it? Doodle with your needle. And you can make all manner of stitches around the shapes that I've got here. So any material, or any paper for that matter, that you want to stitch on, you can either do it with your sewing machine, or I might do a bit of both actually, thinking about it. I might go around here with some zigzags or some pattern stitches with my sewing machine. Here, look, that would be fun. Or I could just stitch them and, you know, just do whatever you feel like doing. So I'm just going to do big crosses here at the moment, and I want them different colors, so I'm going to be using lots of different colors. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I put it up higher because I had a lot of flicking about to do, and it won't matter if these overlap like that. It doesn't matter. It's meant to be messy. It's meant to look as if I've doodled all over it, but I'm doing it with my needle. Okay, so I don't think I've got enough. Oh, I might do. I might have enough for another one. Let's have a look. And then I'll put some fresh cotton in. They don't have to be perfect. Okay. Oh, it's come out, but I'm going to leave that. I'm not going to worry about that. I'll finish that up afterwards, because we don't want to waste any time, do we? So let's get my cotton. Which one was I using? So I've got these lovely cottons in here now. I mean, all of these will go nicely. That's the one I've got there. This one is the one I used to do that look, and that shows up really nicely. I've got some purple, and I've got this lovely green, which I'm going to use. I'm going to put that away, I think, and I'm going to use, and I might use, oh, I've got one of those out, which, slight difference there, look. I don't know whether you can see, but there is a slight difference. That's more lilac-y, but this is pink. So I think I'm going to go with that one, actually. And I've got some cream, no, white, because I can see white in there. So we'll keep those out, and we'll line them up over here, and then I can grab them as I'm going along. I think I'm going to do this one next. My husband hates this colour, but I love it. I absolutely love it. So I don't know what your preference is, but I've got my old card on because I wasn't sure whether I would be gluing yet with the PVA. So I've got it all ready, and I have actually scraped my arm, so I've covered that up. I keep walking into things. It's ridiculous. I've done it ever since I was little. I don't know whether it's my ears or my eyes. I don't know which it is, but constantly walking into the doorways. Anyway, I've scratched my arm again. Hey ho. I'm going to put my seat in a moment. Sorry. Right, what should we do next? So, red and green go nicely, don't they? So what if I go round? No, let's go round inside of this. There, like this. I'm going to do long stitches. I'm not going to do little stitches on everything. I want to make big stitches. So I'm going to go back up there, look. Because I'm making a big stitch. Or I could go down there, actually. Yes. Go down there. And then back over here. I'm not wasting so much. There we are. And all we're doing is doodling with our thread, okay? And I just love this. When I was little, let me just see if I can get that a bit tighter. Pull it in a bit, there we go. And then I'll go down to this one here, look. When I was little, I used to make all these shapes with crayons. And I used to love making, I didn't know what I was doing at the time, but I was doodling without knowing I was doodling. What I should do, really, it would be easier, wouldn't it, if I came back up there? Would make my life easier. That's it. And I'll come up there. Well, I hope you're all well. We've had a lot going on, as I said last time. So we've got building work starting now in a couple of weeks. So it's all happening here, I tell you. Doesn't that look fun? So get yourself some jazzy material or paper. You can use Rachel's paper and do the same, exactly the same with Rachel's papers. Or print Rachel's papers onto... I'll show it to you now in a minute. This it is expensive, mine, so you're better off doing it with the what's it called? It's gone out of my head. Let's go up here. Freezer paper. I knew it would come eventually if I stopped thinking about it. Freezer paper. If you iron your material onto the freezer paper, make it the size of A4 or whatever legal size you use in your machine. Well, I think that looks 3D, doesn't it? Isn't that fabulous? Let me hold it up. My husband's just come in. I bet he walks in. So, I've been ripping up this material and it's gone down the back of my throat. There we are, he's shouting. You can't hear me talking to you, that's what it is. But I've got a little sign on my door and a little, I'm not sure what it is, pops up. It's got my name on it. And if I flick it one way, it says, come in, welcome. And if I flick it another way, it says, keep out because I'm recording. It doesn't say recording, but it says keep out. He doesn't notice it. He doesn't look. My husband, I tell you, he can be upstairs and can be outside, and he'll come in and he's already started the conversation before he's even got anywhere near me. Oh, I do like that. That's real fun. That is fabulous. Quite arty-farty, isn't it? Right, let's have a look. Right, let's finish that one off then. Yes, and he carries on these conversations more or less to himself because I can't hear a word he's saying. And then he expects me to understand and hear what he's said. Oh, he's funny, I tell you. Really funny. Now, I do love that colour. Can I put it somewhere else? What if we do that triangle there? Might just have enough to do that triangle there. Let me see. Let's turn it round. Now, I hope... Oh, there's some lovely shapes here, look. And there. But I'm going to change the colour of the cotton. I'll do this red one in this. And then we'll find another colour. This is going to be fun, I can see. Oops. I did wonder. I put it round... No, a lady was watching me doing my fabric boxes. Now, I'm showing you now. If you've come on today, I'm going to show you how I do my knot. Wrap it. You put it down like this. Okay, and then you go 1, 2, 3, or however many you want, how big a knot you want, right? Keep hold of it, feed it down through the cotton, slowly, and then you've got your knot. There you go. All right? So I hope that was slow enough for you. I can't remember your name, I'm so sorry. What was I doing by there, wasn't I? All right, okay. Yeah, so Rachel's done this fabulous kits. I'm going to say kits because, oh, still haven't got a big enough one. This is a very loose weave on this, which is fabulous to sew through, I must say. So I'm going to put plenty of big knots in there. All right, that's better. And the batting is easy to sew through, so I'm pleased about that. Now, what I might do with this one, I might just go and do back stitches. Do you know how to do a back stitch? You just do the forward stitch, then go back where it came out, go back through. Okay, try and keep them the same size. It doesn't matter. It's slow stitching. What does it matter? And we want it a bit messy on here anyway, don't we? But it does take longer. That's why I was doing the longer stitch. I'm going to go down to the bottom of there. Be a longer stitch, but it doesn't matter. Like I say, if it's messy, it's messy. Now I'm going over here now, look, because I want to make another back stitch. So turn it round. I tell you what, this material is fabulous because... Now do I make... Oh no, I'll go back. And I think I'll just go to the corner there. Excuse me. Pack down through the same hole over here. So I wonder what you're all making today. I found a new lady today on YouTube, and she's been making K3N things as well. And she's following the 52 weeks of K3N, which I started, but I got, what's the word? I was doing other things, you know, and I got distracted. It comes to me in the end. And I will catch up. I'm hoping to do that when I go to France for 2 weeks in the summer. And I'm going to take that with me because it's all on video. It'll be there forever. Oh, I do like that as well. Look. Can you see? I can't really... Yes, you can see. There we go. What else can we do now? This is fun. I like this. I'm going to leave that there. I'll sort that out later. We haven't got time to mess about. What colours have we got? Let's have a look. Let's see. Oh, let's do that one on there, shall we? What can we do on there that's different? Let's get plenty of cotton this time. Excuse me, I'll have to have a cough. Excuse me, I do beg your pardon. That's the only thing. This room is full of fabric, I tell you. It's everywhere because I got boxes and boxes of it. And when I get it all out and I start ripping it up, my room gets very dusty. And I really need to stop, and I'm doing more now. I really need to stop and give it all a good clean. But I've got so much to do. I haven't got time to clean. But I've got to do it because now it's affecting my asthma. So I'm coming. No, wait a minute. What am I doing here? What if I do... See that line here that I did? What if I do some stitches down there like that? Different sizes, okay? They don't have to be the same size. Yes, I saw, oh, what was her name now? I had it earlier. Something rustic. I'll put her link at the bottom because she's made some fabulous things through watching K3N. And she's actually made the tote bags, you know, with a drawstring. I mean, these are just boxes, but my next project is going to be one of those. Is it a tote bag or something? I forget what it's called now, and it's got those tabs. See what I'm doing there? Now, what I could do now is do this the opposite way. Oh, I better put it down there, same as that one. And I'll take this up to there. Right, and I'll leave that there a minute because I've got more needles. My nose is itching, something chronic, I tell you. So we've got green under there, so that's not the green. Wait a minute. That's not the green either. Is it this one? Yes, definitely that one. I should have threaded up a few needles ready, sorry. But it's slow stitching, so we're not going to rush it, are we? You either like slow stitching or you don't. And if you don't like slow stitching, then just do it with your sewing machine. Each to their own. I have to say I love both. I do love both. And I love using my sewing machine, and I also love... I better tie that off in a minute. That's going to get in the way, isn't it? So we'll do the same. Let's do it the opposite way, shall we? Oh, we are being arty-farty today, aren't we? So I've got 3 there, but I'm going to put... No, I better put 3 because I like odd numbers. Okay? Doesn't matter how straight they are either. Don't be fussy with it. So I've got one going one way. See what I've done? One going one way and one going the other. So that's cool. I like that. And then what I think I'm going to do, I think I might go around some of these shapes a minute. I'm just doing marks. That's all I'm doing. Making marks with my needle. Now I'm doing a back stitch here again, okay? Because otherwise it's just going to be, you know, like a straight stitch. That didn't cover that one, okay? No matter. Doesn't matter. There we are. You can always go over it. If you make a mistake, just go over it. I hope I'm on screen. Yeah, I am. Hopefully. Why do I keep making small stitches? I don't know. It's annoying though. But it doesn't matter. I'm just making marks. flicking it around now, sorry. Oh, my nose is itching, something chronic. I think it's the batting actually, because the bits come off the batting, and that makes my nose itch. I think I'll do bigger stitches, and then I won't end up with these little ones. Well, this is fun, I must say. There we are, it's like a map now, isn't it? This is going to be fun, I can see. I'll do a bit more, and then I will go on to a different colour, and then we'll do something somewhere else. Otherwise you're watching the same thing. Okay, so I'll put that through there. I'll take that cotton out, and I think I'll put, let's see if I can, isn't it fun? I'm loving this, really am. Where did I finish that? Right, I finished that over here. I think I'm going to finish this one off because it's too long to leave just lying there annoying me. I'll leave that one. And with the batting underneath, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of this a minute. If you just bear with me. See if I can thread it back up. It's gone a bit. No, missed a bit. Isn't it awful trying to thread on camera? Really is. I'm going to go back through there. There we go. That'll do. And then it's not annoying me on the other side. Sometimes you've got to deal with things, haven't you? Right, let's put my knot back in here. Now I've just seen this lovely circle here. These shapes are jumping out at me, I tell you. So where did I use this? I've lost it now. Oh, down there. Was that all I did with that colour? Use that colour there. I've got pink there. I've got pink here. I think I'm going to use... I think I'm going to use white, actually. I think that'll show up nicely on there. Put that one back in there. Why not, I say to myself. Yes, definitely. I'm going to give myself plenty because it's a circle. Well, I thought I was going to be doing painting and gluing and all kinds of things, and here I am back doing my stitching. But I saw this material and I thought, no, shall I do it on the machine or shall I do it by hand? But of course, when I saw these tacking stitches on here, I thought, oh my goodness, that looks fantastic. Now you may hate it, but I'm absolutely loving this. And I'm going to keep the blue at the top. I've decided that. So now I want to do, I think I'm going to do cotton on my, what shall I do here? I'm going to do some crosses here, I think. Do you know, there's nothing nicer than sitting stitching. You don't have to think. I know I'm saying I want this here or I want that there, but you really don't have to think much. It's so relaxing, I tell you. I've been trying to encourage my Rachel to do it, and her eyesight is suffering at the moment. I don't know whether it's to do with the fibromyalgia or the rheumatoid, I don't know, but So she would value your prayers for her, because she's doing so much work on the computer. You know, I don't want her to lose her sight. She's an amazing artist, I tell you. Far better than I am. I'm really proud of her. The fluff is coming up from the batting. That's where it's coming from. But it doesn't matter, you just pick it out. So we're going to have crosses. I might do some French knots. I don't do a lot of embroidery stitches because that doesn't excite me. It's the mark making that excites me more than the embroidery, I've got to be honest. You don't see me doing any embroidery. I wanted to when I was younger, but my eyesight was pretty bad then. And when I had my cataracts done, it was like somebody giving me new eyes, you know. Except for the double vision, but of course the optician has corrected that with my glasses. But now these are looking too neat to me, so I'm going to make it a bit more scraggly. Let's go over the line, being too fussy. And they don't have to all be in the same place either. And I'm going to go across that green there. Do them all different sizes. And I'm going to come out to here with that one. And then go over there. See what I mean? You don't want it too neat and tidy. I'm finding this quite exciting, actually. This has really, really got my mojo going. Because I was wondering what I was going to do after my boxes. Because I was tempted to go and make the other bag for the Roxy Creations. Isn't that fun? Look at that. There, look. Right. Now I'm just thinking, I'm getting in a knot here. What have I done? What have I done? Have I stitched something in? Have I? Yes. Oh my Lord. Dear me. What am I like? I'm adding another ball. I'm warm now, actually, because I've got my apron on and I've got a cardigan on, which I don't need, but I've got to cover my arm up. It's not bad, but you know, it's not really nice to look at. Where else should we go? Look at these here. Isn't that fun? That is so much fun. I'm trying to think where else I can go with the white. This is great. Yeah, we could do some yellow down here. Did I pick out a yellow or was it in my other box? Green would be nice on there, but we got green on there already. What about the... No, that doesn't go yellow. Excuse me. I wanted to look odd, if you know what I mean. I don't want it to look too neat and tidy. So I think I'll finish this off a minute while I'm thinking. I hope this isn't too boring for you. This is all just in my head at the moment. Let's have a look at the papers, see if we can get inspired with Rachel's papers, because there's lovely marks on her papers as well. Let's have a look through the papers a minute before I stitch any more of the cotton through. So we've done a fair bit, haven't we? These lovely shapes here. And letters, numbers I mean. Butterflies, look at that. Yeah, I could, oh, on that one, look. They could be put on the front somehow. Oh, my brain's going now. Yeah, I think I'm going to make that out of material in a contrasting colour. So there's one idea, because that is beautiful, and then we can stitch around. Oh, my brain's going off at a tangent here, and I think the pink would blend in too much with that, so I think a neutral colour on top of that there, and the leaves. So we need to think about where we're going to put that, because I don't want to cover this up. So if I'm going to do something like that by here, because I've got to feel my way, I can just go, well, of course that bit won't be there, will it? So so I'm going to keep that open that way for me to remember that I'm going to do that on there, and maybe that'll be my next video. So I think I'm going to leave it there for now. Okay, how much have I done? Yeah, I've done quite a bit already. I'm going to keep these as short as I can, and I'll carry on stitching this, and we'll do a bit more of this together, and I'll get this ready for tomorrow's video or the day after. Okay, so go over to Rachel's channel and watch her flipping through, or whatever she calls it, her new kit. And then we'll be back tomorrow, and I'll show you how far I've got. Thank you for watching, and take care, everybody, and thanks again for all your lovely comments, and hopefully I'll have some more ideas tomorrow. Bye for now.